Good evening from New York. I'm Chris Hayes. There's breaking news right now in the scandal that is engulfing Fox News. More audio has been unearthed, which we have here exclusively, of one of the channel's primetime hosts using a homophobic slur, also calling the people of Iraq, and I quote here, semi-literate primitive monkeys, for whom he had, quote, zero sympathy because they, quote, don't use toilet paper or forks.
Listen to what Carlson says.
I love women, but they're extremely primitive. They're basic. They're not that hard to understand.
Sure, women are primitive in that right now many of them want to throw Tucker Carlson into a volcano.
Did Tucker Carlson say some things on the radio that people might deem offensive or inappropriate? He absolutely did. Big whoop. You know, that's the big thing that gets me about this. It's like these people promote the most disgusting crap. I mean, Slate and all these magazines promote pedophilia. It gets promoted on YouTube. I mean, just look at the disgust that comes out of Hollywood and the entertainment industry. I mean, it's a joke. California's entertainment culture just gives us total filth. Fake butts, fake boobs, naked women, porn, violence, death, gore. I mean, it's all they push. And okay, fine. I mean, it's entertaining. It's what the people want. I'm not even sitting here acting like I'm above it. But then they sit here and they're like, look at what Tucker Carlson said one time.
A lot of people say terrible things. And by a lot of people, I mean Tucker Carlson.
I feel sorry for unattractive women. I mean, there's nothing they did.
He's not apologizing.
And instead of apologizing, what he says is, hey, watch my show.
He says apologizing to the mob costs people their jobs. What a coward.
You know the role you're required to play. You are a sinner begging the forgiveness of Twitter. So you issue a statement of deep contrition. You apologize profusely for your transgressions. You promise to be a better person going forward. Okay. Then you sit back and brace for a wave of stories about your apology, all of which are simply pretexts for attacking you again.
If you mean it, own it. Don't just protect your money and your fame, or infamy in your case.
It's all about getting Tucker Carlson. Why? Because he embarrasses their intellectuals every time they go on his television show. He makes mincemeat out of their quote-unquote intellect.
I'm laughing at the superior intellect.
Own that you did something wrong. People who just say ugly things to get attention and jump up and down on the fault lines in our society, you don't have any of these virtues.
You don't get it yet, do you? People are sick of you. And when you try to remove someone off air because they did some racy shock jock interview a decade ago, people look at you and think you're the one with the problem, not Tucker Carlson.
Why are the people who consider Bill Clinton a hero lecturing me about sexism?
Bill rapes them physically, and then Hillary rapes them psychologically.
Do you believe anybody believe that? A lot of people believe it. Look, if there weren't people who really believed it, they wouldn't become rich and get a platform on Fox.
We've always apologized when we're wrong, and we'll continue to do that. That's what decent people do. They apologize. But we will never bow to the mob. Ever. No matter what.
InfoWars. Tomorrow's news today.